Um, this is gonna be kind of hard for me. Um, so 1 year ago today, I made this video about someone who's supposed to be very dear to me, someone I cherish as a close friend, my good friend Landon, and that video was wrong. I made it in a moment of anger and vulnerability, and I gravely misrepresented Landon's character in a manner that I find distasteful now, and I wish I hadn't made it. I would delete it, but I feel like I need to leave that up as like a reminder of like how far I'd fallen there, because I this is not who Landon is. I was wrong, and I want to set the record straight today. And I'm sorry that it's taken me a year to get here, but I'm gonna make this right. So, and let me just represent how much of a good friend Landon is when I compare him to some of my other compatriots that I interact with on the regular. Where do I begin? My friend Garen. Garen, listen, man. What would be great is if like you could not watch TikToks when we're fucking watching something like on Discord or in person, or like fucking playing D&D. Like I sure would. I listen, man. I get it. There's some funny memes. They're pretty funny. Turn it off. Let's see who else we got. A friend Angelica. Angelica is just a pathological gaslighter. Honestly, straight like propane tank. I really don't know what it is. It's like I don't even know what her goal is. I think it's just to sow chaos. She'll just come up and you could just be like, "Yeah, I think I was having a good day." And then she'll just be like, "I don't think you were." And you know what? Because she's so expert at gaslighting, I guess my day just fucking sucked now. So my friend Connor. Connor, why are you so fucking tall? Like what's the evolutionary advantage? You know what I would love? I would fucking love if I didn't have to essentially break my damn neck every time I turn to you to have a conversation. At this point, you're just inconveniencing us. All right? It's obnoxious. You look down on us from on high like some patronizing cunt. My friend Claire, oh fucking hell. Claire, like almost as pathological a gaslighter as Angelica, with the added thing that Claire is like an expert rage baiter, and she unfortunately uses that skill for evil. That first video, I didn't even like it because I made it was emotionally draining for me. But apparently Claire just really enjoyed the premise, and the amount of times where she would try to just bait me into making a video about her, because like some sadistic monster. I'll just be there and I'm like, "Hey Claire, you want to play Baldur's Gate?" And she's like, "Not with you, you stupid fucking loser." And I'm like, "Why would you say that to me? I'm gonna cry." And for her to then turn and be like, "Are you sure you want to cry? You don't want to make a video?" Let's see who else we got. Isabel. You know what? Honestly, I don't really have anything to say about Isabel. She's pretty cool. Good for you. Clarissa. Oh boy, I don't have 10 hours to go over this. I'm just gonna go and keep moving on. Clancy would be great if he would just answer his fucking phone a little bit more consistently, man. You've been a little bit better about it now. I'll give you that. But like, for fuck's sake, man. A text message only takes like 10 seconds to write, so you could just fucking write it. Spencer, the other day where like she pulled in like when we were all meeting up, and all I did was give her a peace sign, and then she looked so offended. It's like, "Did you just flip me off, you piece of shit?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Yes, you did." I'm like, "I didn't." She's like, "You're an asshole, and I hope you die alone." What the fuck? Peace sign, man. Cameron. Oh, and Cameron, bro. Cameron, I love you, bro. Your sleep schedule is just so fucked. Like, for the love of God, man, please go get, like, a sleep study done, man. Your circadian rhythm is circadian fucked. it's just astounding, that when I think about the actual other people that I call my good buds, and I think about that first video I made, it just I'm beside myself at how I could have been so wrong when I didn't realize that Landon was an even bigger piece of shit. Let me tell you something about fucking Landon. This guy is just hilarious. He's fucking funny guy. Honk honk knee slapper of a man. I like Resident Evil. I'm a big fan of it, and I love cringy movies. So when Landon texts me on June 2nd of this year, and he says, "Hey man, you want to watch the Resident Evil movies? You want to do a marathon?" I'm like, "Oh fuck yes!" I'm like, "Dude, I love Resident Evil. I love those like bad movies, and I love Land. This is gonna be awesome." I'm like, "I can't wait. When are we doing this?" Okay, so like this guy woke up and is like, "Hey man, I want to give someone the equivalent of blue balls today." So, and you know what? Hey, Marco, it's gonna be you. And you know what makes it even better is why could we not watch Resident Evil movies in the month of June? You know, a couple years ago now, we took Landon and I, amongst others, went on a lovely trip to Iceland. It was gorgeous, probably one of my favorite vacations ever. Like and when we came back, ever since then we've just been like, man, I sure want to go back. Like, when are we gonna go back? We have a whole other half the island to see. Let's do it. Let's plan it. And so when Landon tells me that this month he's gonna be out of town, so he's not gonna, that's why he's unavailable. And I ask him, like, "Hey, where are you going, by the way?" Yeah. And the kicker, the part that really just made it, the cherry on top was when he just with the biggest smile on his face was like, "Yeah, and I had to put more money in, but I got a lot more stuff planned. It's going to be even better this time. This trip without you." Oh, and when he comes back, man, and I was just so happy when he came back from Iceland because I missed him. Like, I miss you when you're gone, Landon. I worry for you. And we all decided, hey, there's this new Dark Pictures game, Directive 8020 by Supermassive Games. It's the same games that Landon and I have played. So I was like, "Oh, dude, this is gonna be so great," but there's no fucking multiplayer because these devs are, I guess, fucking whatever. So we're like, let's all play it together, like with the movie night mode. And Landon, he comes over and let me tell you something about Landon. This is a man of sheer focus, momentum, and drive towards an objective. This man does not give a shit about anything but completing the mission. So when he sees the rest of us like doing gay shit, like exploring or looking for lore, he's like, "Are you guys just a bunch of fucking losers?" And we realized, yeah, we are just a bunch of fucking losers because how could we be doing this like this stupid shit when we're supposed to be moving? Thank you, Landon. Thank you for setting us right. And, we some of those times it's because we were also just, it was late, and maybe, I agree with Landon because Landon's just so fucking right. Landon, I do feel that, maybe Landon, if you hadn't been 40 minutes late almost every time, maybe we would have had a little bit more time to look for lore, but it's okay because, I'm sure you had shit that you were doing that delayed you because like serious shit. I'm sure you weren't doing anything like eating McDonald's in a parking lot listening to a fucking audiobook. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't stand by that video. I was incorrect, and the thing that I was probably the most incorrect about is this right here, the void that I claim to be just a vast expanse of all of the non feelings I had about Landon, and I was wrong. Because I do have a lot of feelings about Landon. I have a lot of intense feelings about Landon, a lot of intense negative feelings about Landon, and man, don't they just get all the more intensified whenever I get into the back of your fucking Chevrolet Volt and get brain damage every time my head makes contact with the back? That's not even a fucking car, Landon. That's an iPod on wheels. It's okay though. It's okay because that car suits Landon. He can fit in it. You know why? Because this guy, he hasn't been going to the gym with me. He did briefly, but you know the best part, this guy Landon, you know, love you. But the best part is that Landon canceled his fucking gym subscription.